Hello and welcome to another episode of AWSP's News You Can Use. As you head into March Madness of scheduling, staffing, hiring, daily firefighting, and another round of observations, we want to remind you that engaging in an NCAA tournament office pool is not a good idea for stress relief. This is just a friendly reminder and gentle advice to keep you out of trouble. We are obviously living through one of the craziest election eras on record, and we are seeing some of the impacts of political polarization spilling into schools across the country. Now is a great time to pull your leadership team together, students and staff, and intentionally shift the energy in your school in a positive, non-political direction. Get your school focused on school pride and school goals. Get student energy channeled into productive and fruitful endeavors. High school principals are asking about the status of the end-of-course biology assessment in 2017 and beyond. Last year, the legislature delayed requiring the passage of the test for 2 years for the classes of 2015 and 16. This year, Representative Reichdahl again introduced a bill to modify high school graduation requirements by eliminating the biology assessment and add a course-based alternative. The bill did not receive a hearing during the regular session, so the class of 2017 will need to pass the end-of-course biology assessment. Contact your elected officials today to explain the challenges this flip-flopping of graduation requirements causes for staff, scheduling, and students graduating. Are you looking for great resources and professional learning for your teachers on becoming more culturally responsive to the needs of your student population? WEA is beginning to launch a series of workshops this spring to engage educators across the state in conversations about equity and culturally responsive teaching. Check out the resources in Principal Matters for more information. In our last episode, we made reference to the College Bound Scholarship Program sponsored by the Washington Student Achievement Council. In the last few years, more and more schools and districts have moved to 100% enrollment of eligible students in the College Bound Scholarship. Here's one more nugget for your consideration. Did you know that graduation rates for CBS students are at least 10 percentage points higher than those of their non-CBS low-income peers? What's the CBS enrollment rate in your school or district? Do you have an amazing leadership team in your school? Are you getting amazing results because of shared leadership? How are you capturing those results and the impact of that leadership in your own evaluation? Have you thought about submitting a team evaluation and using words like we versus I? If you'd like to learn more about how to do this and want some training on creating a growth-minded team approach to evaluation, contact Scott at awsp.org or Ron at awsp.org for more information. We will come to your district for hands-on training at no cost. Speaking of evaluations, that's the reason for the state's big increase in elementary assistant principals. Last episode, we asked our audience to guess the percentage increase in elementary APs in the last 5 years. Our winner was off the mark by a staggering 112%, exactly half of the 224 increase we've actually seen. Congratulations to Chris Blackman of Othello, who wins 50% of the normal gift card value for being half right. Just kidding, Chris. Full checks in the mail. We're good for it. Are you registered for summer conference yet? Don't delay because hotel spaces disappear fast. The content of this conference is shaping up to be a powerful professional learning for you and your team as you wrap up one year and prepare for the next. Did we mention that Folan will be one of our keynotes? Put registration, which opens the first week of April, at the top of your list. Have you ever thought about using Twitter to showcase the amazing things happening in your school? Take the April Twitter challenge and get your students, staff, and community involved in highlighting all the positives of your school. Use the entire month of April as your timeline to target and celebrate your school. Create a hashtag, start spreading the word, set some goals, and create a little competition for participation. And show the world why your school is the best place for kids. Need help or ideas on how to make this happen? Contact David at awsp.org. PEMCO is proud to continue their support of student leadership development by sponsoring 15 Emerging Leader Camp scholarships. High schools in Washington are encouraged to nominate one emerging leader from an underrepresented population to attend an AWSP-sponsored student leadership camp during the summer of 2016. AWSP leadership camps are held at Cispus Learning Center in Randall, Washington, and Chewelah Peak Learning Center in Chewelah, Washington. Scholarships are due by March 25th. Also, one final shout out to all of you who took advantage of the AWSP-sponsored showing of Paper Tigers. we paid for over 80 schools throughout the state to watch the movie on March 16th. We look forward to seeing the impact of this powerful film across Washington. Encourage your students and staff to tweet what they've learned using the hashtag #PaperTigers. Well, that's it from us here at AWSP. And always keep up the great work for all the kids in our state. All right. One try. It's a big script, though. I'm a little nervous.
It's a big script.
Sorry, it's like a B+ effort.
No, it's good.
Maybe A-.
That was that. Do not don't.
Don't say do. We're on camera.
Yeah. But remember, I edit, so it's okay. I can say whatever I want.
As you head in, good night.
That lasted a long time.
Did you hear that? Had a little frog in my throat.